Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to Eric Deters Local Knows. I've chosen three stories. One, Taylor Mills asking for help right across the road here from us. Break-ins in the Andover apartment complex. So help them out. Joe Deters is speaking out. He's an Ohio Supreme Court Justice, former Hamilton County prosecutor, is speaking out against the charges being dropped against Elwood Jones 30 years ago. And according to Joe Deters and Mark Pietmeyer, Elwood Jones is guilty as hell of murder, and Connie Pillich's releasing him is a travesty. I want to share with you my opinion about this, all right? First and foremost, I tend to agree with Joe Deters and Pietmeyer. I think Elwood Jones did murder this woman. And I think what Connie Pillich is doing is typical liberal crap. However, I also agree with Connie Pillich because I've heard of this for a long time, and I'm aware of it. Joe Deters and his prosecutors oftentimes cheated. They did withhold evidence. They did cheat. Joe Deters, who I once was a friend and ally, cheated all the time. And he was dirty. He was under a grand jury looking at his time when he was treasurer of the state of Ohio. I can tell you right now, Mike Allen, who followed him to the prosecutor's office, believed Joe Deters stole from the property room. Joe told me all about it. So I just want you to know that two things can be right at once. Joe Deters is a dirty prosecutor. Elwood Jones was, in fact, guilty. All right, in local sports, the Bengals and Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow clarified his remarks. He says he still wants to play football and be a Bengal. Thank you, Joe. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Remember, protest next Tuesday at Children's Hospital.